What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Yeah, it's that time again. Basketball. Football season is back going on now, man. Football season is started now. I got to get in mode, man. Got to get in mode. But guess what? I'm in a game. That's what they bought me here for, because I'm in a game. And speaking about football numbers, let's get into some battle rap numbers. Let's get into some pay-per-view numbers. Y'all see the controversy that's been surrounding battle rap as of lately with the URL so-called 56,000 pay-per-view, $2.8 million was made from Summer Madness 7. Well, battle rappers wanted to see the numbers and all this, so a strike happened, a boycott from the URL and other leagues until something changed. Organic came out speaking about it. Well, come on, battle rappers. I'm finna give y'all some numbers. I need to talk to the smart people, not none of the stupid people. Men lie, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Let me give y'all some numbers and some figures, and let's see if this 56,000 is logical. Is there any truth in it whatsoever? What's really going on when these leagues is doing these pay-per-views? Are y'all really getting cheated? Are y'all really getting a fair share? Well, let's get right off into this and break down these numbers. Now, let's just take the URL, the biggest one. Let's just break them down. They have 900,000 subscribers and growing. 900,000 subscribers and growing. The numbers ain't going down. See, that's one thing about the internet. Once you arrive on the internet, your numbers going to keep growing, regardless to what. Now, allegedly $2.8 million was supposed to have been made off the last pay-per-view of Summer Madness 7, which would mean they would have to have 56,000 people who purchased the pay-per-view. Okay? Now, 56,000 people of 900,000 subscribers only equals up to, get this number, y'all, like 6%, not 60%, like 6%. 6% of 900,000 people would have had to purchase the pay-per-view for them to get $2.8 million. 6% of 900,000. Do we have 6% of the battle rap community that's financially willing to support their favorite superstars? 6%. Not 50, not 60, not 40, not 30, but 6%. 6% equals 56,000, which gives them 2.8 million. Let's just say if it wasn't 50,000 purchases of the pay-per-view. Let's just say it was 40,000 that was purchased. That brings them down to 2 million. That brings them down to 2 million. So let's say if it was 30. Let's say if it was 30,000 people that purchased it. Not the 50, not the 40. Let's just say 30,000. That brings them to 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say 30,000 didn't do it. Let's just say 20,000 people purchased it. That brings them now down to 1 million in revenue made. 1 million. 20,000, 1 million. 30,000, 1.5 million. 40,000, 2 million. 50,000, 2.5 million. 56,000, 2.8 million. Let's say 10%. Let's just say 10% of the people bought the pay-per-view. 10% of the people bought the pay-per-view. That brings you down to $500,000 that was made if 10% of the people bought the pay-per-view. If 10% of the people bought the pay-per-view. So, when you look at these numbers, no matter how you do the dissecting, no matter how you do the mathematics, definitely money is being made big time. Watch these figures. 1% of 900,000 subscribers is 9,000, which brings you under the bracket. If 1% of the people bought this event, 1%, 9,000 is 1% of 900,000. They have 900,000 subscribers and growing. The 500,000 market bracket is 10,000. So 1% brings you to that bracket. Let's say 2% of the 900,000 bought the pay-per-view. 2%. 2%. That's 18,000. That brings you under the close to $1 million bracket. Just in 2% alone, 18,000. The million bracket is 20,000. Okay? So you're looking at 2% giving you something like 800,000 being made. Let's say 3% of the people, 3%, just 3%, y'all. Let's say 3% of the people bought the pay-per-view. That's 27,000. 27,000 is 3% of 900,000, which brings them under the bracket of 1 point close to 1.5 million on the 3%. Let's say 4% of the people bought it. That's 36,000 purchases, which brings them around about that brings them over the 1.5 million, going closer into the 2 million bracket. Let's say 5% of the people bought it. Just 5% of the people bought it. That brings them right there. 5% of 900,000 is 45,000 purchases, which brings them over the 2 million bracket. What am I trying to show y'all? If this battle rap community participating 1%, we ain't got to touch on the 10%. Even though that's less, let's go under the 10%. We going under the 10% now. Pay-per-view, $50 a pop. The favorite superstars is on this card. Let's look at these numbers. 1% of the people, 9,000 people bought it. Think about that. 1% of 900,000 is 9,000. 9,000 purchases is almost 500,000. Numbers don't lie. Bring out your calculator, do the numbers. Numbers don't lie. Men lie, and it's obvious leagues lie. So money is definitely being made, especially when you have a channel like the URL has, 900,000 subscribers. Then you got to add in the fact that you're getting a lot of free promotion from all the bloggers. Then you got the #1 media blogger on your team, Champion J Black. You got them also doing a lot of promoting and advertising. With that being said, we're not getting 1% of the people to buy pay-per-views. 2%, 3%. Look, cut and dry, 5% of the people, just 5%, y'all. 5% of the people that purchase and pay per views brings them over the 2 million mark. Brings them over the 2 million marks. I'm not a smart man to some people, but I'm smart enough to know that I know damn well 5% of the battle rap community is purchasing pay-per-views. I know 5% of the people, 5%? 5% of the people ain't backing up their favorite superstars, and they only putting cards together with all the stars on them. That's why it's politics. It don't matter about who got talent. If you ain't a superstar, we can't market it. We can't really promote it. You get what I'm saying? Because we have to have an angle and some type of bargaining tool to get the people to come out of their pockets and buy into it. To buy into it. This is the reason why they call out the Lux and call out the Hollows. Because they know the numbers that's being generated to get people to buy the pay-per-views. You understand what I'm saying? And they running it through their major channel. These numbers don't lie. You don't have to see the numbers. They don't have to show you the numbers. They right in your face. Do the mathematics for yourself. Do the mathematics for yourself. And let me tell you something about this battle rap community that I found out since I've been in it. They definitely come around and support one another. They definitely do that. Think about that. Every time something happened, like when, no disrespect and nothing like that, but when Mav was going through a situation with his brother, congratulations, he beat cancer, I'm hearing. He put the GoFundMe up, people donated to that. We donate to people that do wrong stuff. Tink the Demon in jail for stuff he did. He literally did. He ain't locked up for something he didn't do. And people came out of their pocket donating hundreds and thousands to him on a brother that's guilty of what he did. And this dude ain't even a top tier battle rapper. He ain't even a mid tier battle rapper. He might not even really be a PG. But they did that for him. And they continue to give and come out of their pocket for GoFundMe accounts for people. And we are to believe that we can't even get 3% of the people, which brings you over the million mark. 3% of the people bring you over the million marks of revenue made. We are to believe that 3% of the battle rap community is not supporting the mega stars. 3% of the people ain't supporting Hitman, Hollow, Surf, Rock, Twerk, Briz, T-Top, Charlie Clips and them. 3%? No, we not doing that. I gotta bang the gavel on these clowns. We not doing that. We not doing that. There go the numbers are cut and dry, right in your face. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Ain't no way to get around that. Ain't no way to get around that. And let me tell you something, when people be like, they don't have to show the number. Let me tell you something. Every legitimate, real business must show the numbers. This is why y'all can go on Google. You can go on Google right now, look up any business. It's going to tell you they network and they gross if it's a legitimate, real business. Now, if you scandalizing, hiding, and secretly covering things, you ain't going to show the numbers. But every legit, real business, you got to show them numbers, man. That's all a part of stock and marketing. That's government required. That's why you think people giving Forbes them information on their stuff? They know it when they looking up business. This is the government. This is the United States. Everything coming in and out must be traced. Must go through regulations. What are you talking about, man? If you're running a legitimate system, you got to show the numbers. That's why they can't take battle rappers to court if they breach the contracts, because you got to provide paperwork. And if they don't want the battle rappers seeing the paperwork, they damn sure don't want the government seeing the paperwork, the police seeing the paperwork, the IRS seeing the paperwork. Think about that, man. Some of you people just lame, slow to the beat. A lot of these dumb fans have no idea the things they talk about. Oh man, they ain't doing that. Oh, they ain't got to show them nothing. Why they agree to it? No, see, again, when you first coming into something, man, it's hard to have demands. But when you begin to see, like, hold on, man, I'm being robbed. I'm being robbed. You have a right to voice your opinion. You have a right to speak up what's true. Why you think when a lot of people be signed to these record labels and then they record selling, they all on the charts, they new to the game. They don't understand the business part, the in and outs of it. But as they begin to travel, go show to show, they meeting up. Think about it. It's a cutthroat business, so everybody want to represent you, especially when you hot. So when you hot, and then say for instance, I'm hot. I'm Malachi. My album come out. I'm hot. I got managers already managing me, right? So as I'm traveling everywhere, I'm meeting other managers who know I'm hot too and know who I am. And they do the business. So they like, yeah, I see your stuff on a billboard for like 4 weeks. What's the percentage looking like? What you getting? Oh, I get such and such. Oh, you do? Well, you know you're supposed to get that too, and then you know that too. Yeah, they playing you. Your manager ain't put you up on that. So that's why you see people as they get into the game, they leave record labels, sign to other people record labels, drop their managers and get other managers. That's what they always do. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of in and outs to this game. This ain't no different, man. This ain't no different. I come in the game as a rookie, like Twerk. Come in the game, ain't been here really that long. Now my stardom and blew up. I don't know how much I'm really worth. I can't really see the numbers. And you telling me I shouldn't see the numbers because I ain't been here long enough. So you giving me what you think I should get based upon this range of I ain't been here that long. Rather than, damn. It seems like when he on the card, we go up another 10, 20,000 in sales. You get what I'm saying? Which mean you going up another 10, 20,000 sales. That's 3%. Which mean you just generated another that 3%, 27,000. You just generated over another $1 million. 3%. So you telling me these superstars ain't got that much power, that much rank? And that's why I'm so appalled at them for being so afraid, so scary, so divided. They can't even got sense enough to even do simple mathematics. Like, bro, why I got to do this for y'all? I'm starting to find out a lot of y'all lame as hell, man. A lot of you battle rappers lame as hell, have no understanding whatsoever. Yes, I said it. Whatsoever. Get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all ain't loyal to nothing, a lot of y'all. Sell out anybody, man. We gonna talk about that. I'm just giving you the numbers. Now since y'all got the numbers, I'll let y'all decide what y'all think. I let y'all decide what y'all think. I'm just gonna break down the 5% again. 5% of 900,000 that the URL have bring you to 45,000 purchases of pay-per-view. 45,000 purchases of pay-per-view. 5% of 900,000 brings you to over 2 million. Do 5% of the 900,000 support the battle rappers and pay-per-views and superstars? 5%, y'all. We're not asking for 50%, 40, 30. We just want a little bitty, simple 5% of the people. Right. 4% of the people supporting the URL subscriber count. Just 4% brings you at 36,000 purchases, which brings you still over 1.5 million. Over that. 3% of the people supporting brings you at 27,000 purchases of the 900,000. Just 3%. That's over 1 million. That's over 1 million, bringing you somewhere around 1.7 to 8. 2% of the people supporting 18,000 which brings you somewhere around $800,000 made. Right. Right. Y'all do the mathematics. Y'all do the mathematics. And with that being said, this battle truth. Numbers don't lie. Leads do. Subscribe to Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.